Good afternoon and welcome to the Ignite the Flame podcast. Today we have two leaders from our therapy department, Drew Tkach and Megan Buckley. Please welcome them both to the show today. Hello, ladies, and welcome to Ignite the Flame podcast.
Hi, thanks for
Hi.
having us.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. So I know you all are busy, so let's get right to it. How about we introduce ourselves to our peers at Ignite Nation? Megan, let's start with you. What's your name? How long have you been with the company? And when did you move into your director of therapy role, director of rehab therapy role?
My name is Megan Buckley. I've been at Ignite for almost 10 years, starting in probably July. Um, I moved into the role in October. So, yeah, it's been a big
Congratulations.
change.
Congratulations. And Drew,
Yeah, so my name's Drew Tkach. I am a PTA by trade. I've been with Ignite since September of 2022. Been with Thrive since 2020. I have been the director. I moved into this position back in March of this year.
okay. So Drew, how long have you been in therapy, in the
I have been
department
in
of
therapy
therapy department?
for 5 years. I've been in PTA for 5 years.
Talk to us about how you transitioned from your role in therapy to eventually becoming a leader of the therapy department.
So I was actually over at Thrive of Fox Valley. I started over there. I was the backup DOR over there, so helping the main DOR with scheduling when she was off, all of those things. Then this opportunity over at Thrive of Lyle approached, and I was able to move over and transition into the role here.
Awesome. So when you were in your original role, it sounds like you were picking up additional responsibilities. Is that correct? And
Yep.
so when you were picking up those additional responsibilities, I think it's safe to say you were learning various aspects of the role at which you wanted to move into, correct?
Yes, I was very interested in becoming a DOR. Before Ignite came in, we never really had a DOR in training program, which I think is great.
Yes.
So it kind of was that, but it wasn't the program essentially. But yeah, it definitely helped in shaping me and moving me over into this role.
That's awesome. So thank you for sharing. And Megan, I believe you went through the director of rehab and training program with Ignite. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
Talk to us about that experience and talk to us about how it helped to prepare you for the role that you're in now.
So I was a PTA before, so me and Drew are kind of in the same spot. So I was a PTA before. I kind of helped with when my boss was off, just kind of managing things a little bit here and then. And I was interested in potentially becoming a DOR in the future. Um, so obviously when Ignite came out with that opportunity, I was like, you know what? I'm doing it. Why not? If anything, it's a good learning step. Um, so I decided to go and apply for it, and obviously I got in the first go about. And yeah, it was a big learning curve. Learned a lot. And clearly, I had no idea that my boss would be moving up into her position. And so it was a quick turnaround.
Yes.
Obviously, with the program that I was in, it's a long span of time. And when you're doing that, I kind of forgot some things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it happens. And,
Yes.
I think being into the role and learning things too, obviously during that time period, it's helped greatly. For sure. I am very thankful for the program.
That's awesome. And I'm thankful that you applied and yet you demonstrated the initiative needed in order to participate in the program. For those outside of Ignite Nation, I'm Jay Cozy and I have a leader development company and I partnered with Ignite Medical Resource this year to help bring value to the LIT and the CNO IT programs. The takeaway I'd like for each of you to have is we control our development. there are opportunities for you to grow your career. When you grow your career, you're going to increase your level of responsibility within the organization. You're going to increase your ability to impact more and more people, as well as you're going to increase your ability to earn for your families. So, as you're listening to this message, we want to encourage you take advantage of every opportunity you have to grow and to develop your skill set. So let's talk about this director of rehab. You know what? In the community, everybody loves rehab. Oh, my therapist this, my therapist that. So let me ask you, as a director of rehab, what do you enjoy most about leading people? And we
I'll go
can take a
first.
jab at it. Thank you, Drew.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Um, I think just in general, seeing the patients get better while they're here. We're short-term rehab here, so getting the patients better quick, getting them back out into the community. We have a lot of families that come and visit, so, just seeing them from day one to, when they discharge, the smile on their families' faces, their faces, when they get to walk out of here, that's what makes it all worthwhile. And, just spreading that to, our department and the therapy department, letting them know like you're helping somebody at the end of the day. I think that makes
Mm.
them all feel good.
Yes, doesn't it feel great to give?
Yes.
We are
Yeah.
so fortunate to be in a career space where every day we get to serve people. Now it's demanding, but as far as feeling good about yourself, now we can have days we feel bad about ourselves too. But that feeling when things go well, it's nothing like it. So let's pose the exact same question to you, Megan.
I would say, obviously Drew's right on point with it. I think that, seeing patients get better. I also, it's awesome to work with families at times. I will say that it can be hard, but I think working with families, because they have their goals too for their loved ones. And being able for them to, see them get better too. We do provide a lot of stuff where there's family training, things like that. And if the loved one wants to go home, we try to make it happen. I think just overall, I think it's just working together as a team, I think really makes the DOR position a lot better. Just enjoying each other as a team, and seeing your team grow as individuals as well, I think is an awesome thing to see. I have a lot of newbies, I
Mhm.
will say, on my team, and so seeing them grow as a therapist is amazing in my opinion. So yeah.
You know, you said something that's very important, and I'm not sure many of our professionals or all of our professionals really understand the joy that leaders feel when we're able to help a direct report develop or move into a higher position.
Yeah.
And bring, when we're able to experience that growth and development, it does something for us as well. So, ladies, what I have enjoyed in this short interview is the fact that both of your careers have grown. And a lot of times when we grow, people just see the promotion, but they don't see the process. So, can you talk to me about the process and some of the transitions that you went through in that road from being a PTA to the DOR? And how about we start with Megan on this one and then move to Drew?
So I was obviously PTA on the floor at the same building that I work out right now. So I transitioned from being a PTA to becoming a DOR. So I had to make that transition within my team. I will say it was difficult.
Uh-huh.
It was not easy because, here I am, and most of these people I've been working with for 4+ years.
Hmm.
Um, and here I am all of a sudden, oh my gosh, now I got to be your boss. It was a little scary at first. Change is scary. But I think the overall growth in it was amazing. I'm only 2 months into it, 3 months almost, and I feel more confident about it. I did have a great person to kind of lead me through this.
Mm.
There's times that I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this, but my boss did a fantastic job, and Carrie, she's now the vice president of therapy. Carrie
Yes.
did an amazing job with leading me and transferring me back to what I to basically putting me into this position. So it was a big step, and it was a big growth in my career.
And let me just add a point before I go to you, Drew. And this is for everyone. When we pick up a new opportunity, heck, I started my business a year and a half ago, and I tell you, every day I find fault with myself because I'm picking up new opportunities every day. So I encourage you all as we're growing and we're developing, break the chains of fear, worry, and doubt. They will try to destroy you. You are doing something positive, and the results of your effort is going to impact people. So make sure to take care of yourself because fear, worry, and doubt jumps in my mind too, folks. And I think pretty highly of myself, but I'm human. So, Drew, how about you? Can an excellent job, Megan. Thank you. Pose the same question to you, Drew.
Yeah, so I again started as a PTA over at Thrive of Fox Valley,
Mm-hmm.
which is our sister facility here at Thrive of Lyle, actually 15 minutes down the road. So I came over to Thrive of Lyle when the obviously the opportunity approached, and it was again kind of a scary change, right? Because I'm not only changing going from a PTA to a DOR, I'm changing whole new building. So
Mm,
I'm working with all new therapists, I'm working with all new management in the building. So it was very, scary. And, some people don't really like change,
mm-hmm.
but I knew this was an opportunity that approached, and I really didn't feel like it was something I could pass up because it's something I was working for essentially. And so I came over, and it's been such a great transition. Everybody is so welcoming, the therapist, the management team. And the DOR that was here before, she actually transitioned to the administrator. So
Mm,
it's great
Wow.
because I get to have that leadership here, and she
yes.
understands the therapy role. If I have questions, she's right there. She's always
Yes.
willing to help me. So it was it was a very easy transition, to be honest. I was really scared for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I interviewed
I
Matt,
feel
our
you on
C.
that.
I interviewed Matt, our COO, a week ago, and he was the chief therapy officer.
yeah.
So I want Ignite Nation to hear this, and that is there is opportunities today, there are opportunities tomorrow. What's important is knowing that the professionals within Ignite Medical Resorts makes up who we are and our future is bright and your career is bright. So if there's an opportunity that you have identified within our organization, it's going to be important for you to start putting together a plan so that you can grow and develop the skill set that's needed in order to put yourselves in a position to move into a greater level of responsibility. So as we get ready to get out of here, and I wish Ignite Nation could see all the laughs that we've had. I'll do my editing here today, but you all have been outstanding. I can see why Tim, our CEO, asked me to interview you both. Would you please share any final comments you may have for Ignite Nation?
Yeah, I think just encouraging and putting this out to all, therapists, anybody really in Ignite, they really look within for, taking a new leadership role. So I think if you're looking to ever be in, again, a DOR administrator, something like that, there's these programs, and I think it's great to get into that and really grow your, learning experience, leadership to, potentially be like Megan and I, who's able to step up into one of these roles. I think that's huge. Just always growing and learning and taking advantage of what Ignite provides us.
Awesome. Megan.
I would say basically don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of trying to learn new things and taking a leadership role. Like Drew said, They provide these programs. Take it up. You never know what kind of opportunity is going to come in front of you. And it's a great way to have a growth in your overall life, and growth in your career. I think it's important that, everyone grows in some kind of way. And so I think the opportunities that Ignite gives their employees is just unreal and fantastic. I think it's one of the best companies I've worked for. So,
I tell you what, as a partner, as an outside partner with Ignite, I am just so honored to partner with this organization, with this great organization. And I'll tell you all, Ignite Nation, that we have roughly 10 LIT members right now, Lion in Training Program, and roughly 10 CNO in Training leaders. So 20 leaders that are currently developing in a training program, just gaining exposure to growth opportunities. So if you're listening to this podcast, whatever your discipline, reach out to your direct supervisor. Ask about opportunities. Look for ways that you can bring value. Look for positive opportunities to bring change to our organization. And the sky is the limit. So as we end all of our podcasts, I want you to know there's nothing more honorable than placing the needs of someone else before your very own. I want to thank Drew and Megan for placing the needs of someone else before their very own on a regular basis. I want to thank all of you. This is an emotionally demanding career space, and we step up to the plate and we ignite the flame each and every day. So with that, have a great day until we ignite the flame again. I'm Jay Cozy.